Many moons ago, we had to skip seeing anything in Valencia, Spain, and it just happened again.
When we left Italy and we left France and we left Christmas in Barcelona, we realized that we needed time that was away from everything and time that we can recoup our life and get back on track.
Yeah.
We just left Lisbon and we didn't see Lisbon. We tried to see Lisbon, but it didn't work out.
Lisbon.
We drove through it.
We saw Lisbon by way of traffic and driving right through the center of the city and the center of their Saturday morning market, which was crazy. Hope we don't meet another car on the street. Oh, this is that Saturday morning market.
Which is now Saturday afternoon market.
You watch your side, I'll watch here. Oh my gosh, this is the craziest thing. GPS brought us right through the middle of the market. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Oh my God, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Portugal, right through the middle of the Saturday morning market. We have lost our minds. I think I peed in my pants a little.
Google seems to know which way we
Google doesn't know about the market. That's the problem.
No idea about the market. So we had to call no joy on Lisbon and we had to leave. We are now committed, 100% committed
to seeing something in Portugal.
To seeing something in Portugal, which means in this case, seeing the ocean. There is so much oceanfront landscape, real estate.
And we've heard great things about just dry camping, wild camping, boondocking, whatever you want to call it, on the beaches of Portugal. So our goal is to do that for the next couple days while we're finishing up the work and school week, and then hitting Porto before we head across Spain on our way to our next country, Andorra.
We have arrived and check out this place. We have, neighbors close by, but this is all completely 100% free. And there's people all over here. But the cool part about this area is this. It's basically a little convenience store, bar, restaurant, coffee shop that we're gonna be able to utilize. But I love it because it's right by the ocean. Café con leche? Sí. Ready for the beach?
Ready for the beach. Get your bathing suit on.
Let's go. It's only like 52 degrees outside. How's that beach treating you, Avalon?
Fine.
You see any whales?
I wish.
So we're in the town of Costa Nova of Aveiro, this right there. And whoa,
Dad.
there's a lot of water coming up. We're right on the Atlantic coast. And this is kind of nice, except for it's really just foggy and it's, well, I like to be able to see what we're talking about. What's going on?
Someone threw a rose on the beach.
Someone threw a rose on the beach? It's biodegradable. It went really far, Avalon. Give it a proper funeral! It came back to you. So that was our daddy Avalon time, and that was fun. Did you have fun?
Yeah, sure.
We buried a rose.
No, we threw it into the ocean.
Well, whatever. We enjoyed that too.
I have seen you here before. Not a coincidence, I'm sure. I hope you're looking at me now from the corner of your eye. Someday I will see more than just your beauty.
We have awoken in our first seaside.
That's really close, Will.
I know it's really close. So as this day is continuing on, Our biggest concern is conservation of our resources, meaning, you know, yes, we do want to save the fish and we want to save the wildlife. We want to make sure that, you know, all of our trash gets recycled. But conservation of resources for us means two things. Number one means Wi-Fi, and then number two means our water and our electricity. For Wi-Fi, we've determined that this bar right over here next to us has Wi-Fi. And with this fun little tool of ours, which is a Wi-Fi boost, which is sort of right back there, essentially that allows us to grab onto their signal and then broadcast it within our RV. It's actually really cool. It's this thing. And today is a good reason why to have it used, because today we're downloading a new movie that just came out.
What?
What?
Black Panther just came out. Are you ready to see Black Panther?
I'm already downloading it.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
How's it going there, Largo?
Good.
I can't see you down there. Are you taking a break from school?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That looks really comfortable right there. So right now we are at half of a tank for water, which means, I don't know, we have like 50, 60 liters. I have no idea how much that is. And our gray water, we're fine. We're not concerned about that. But the other big metric is right here, our electricity. And this is actually a bigger deal. So if we lose that, then we have to turn on the car. So that's why we try and move between locations almost on a daily basis so that we can get the motor juiced up. And so while we're going through the Portuguese coast seeing things, we get the added bonus of getting more electricity, and that's how it all works, okay?
Hey, do you remember 20-something years ago? Those cold nights in December and the sound of the falling snow. The fireplace warming us, the VHS movie box, your old broke down touring bus, and not a single cloud in the sky.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. My happy place is the beach. Look at this, guys. Unbelievable. Look at my hair. Even my hair is happy here. We're playing charades in the sand. A Lego!
Okay, so we just landed in a pastry shop and hello.
Do you speak English? What is this?
It's a traditional sweet of Hawaii. All small.
And you just bite it?
Yes.
Okay, and it's traditional for this area or for all of Portugal? Oh, really? Okay. I'll take 2 of those.
Are you gonna have one of everything?
I've replaced my shopping fix in Morocco for food shopping now in Portugal. Will's eating the egg thing. Is it good, Will? It looks gross. Is it good?
It's like the real Cadbury egg, except for it's all egg.
It's all like, is it good?
It's okay.
Back at home, what do you think?
Well, you gotta bite into it. Bite into
I
it.
like the other stuff more.
Don't take too big of a don't take too big of a bite because we gotta
share.
share it. Ready? What is it?
Is it popcorn?
Is it what? Popcorn? No. It's an egg.
Oh my gosh, you really spit it out.
Of course I did.
Daddy ate the whole thing. She told me this was in with all the sugary stuff, and she said it's a salt or sugar on an egg.
I knew that didn't taste right.
Okay, we're hitting the part of the day in which we have to move because, well, why am I showing you this? Because that's...
The poop's full. Because there's 4 of us in here, and it's really, from what we understand, even though it sleeps 4 and has 4 seatbelts, it's really only meant for 2.
We have been 48 hours almost on the cassette.
We are full of...
And we're full, and we got to find a place to dump. And this place, basically, a lot of these free places don't have a place to dump.
Yeah,
so
and we don't just dump out in a field or anything like that.
No,
It's really
so
gross,
we have an app that tells us where to go dump and where they're nice and friendly to us. Check it out.
I need to go to the bathroom.
You see in here? You see in here, like all the little
I need to go to the bathroom.
dump guys over there?
I need to go to the bathroom.
It's really, really interesting. Sort of,
I'm going.
It shows you which ones you can go to the bathroom at and which ones you can't. It's really interesting.
Wow, this is cool.
This is really cool. Okay, so this is our stop for water, our stop for dumping, our stop for stopping.
Coffee.
Coffee. They don't have coffee here, but this is a really cool, like, Instamatic, like place to go ahead and wash your car.
I don't think we've seen anything like this
We've
before,
never seen anything like this. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
You can
drive
wash,
up,
you can dump the gray water and the black water.
And we can probably cook dinner here too.
I'm not going in a campground until the kids go back to school. And
I don't need to. Here's the thing.
We don't need campgrounds. We don't go in them that often
We
anyway.
spend more than we need to on campgrounds, for sure.
I think we're probably in there about a third of the time.
Lately, well, in Morocco, we were there 100% of the time.
Yeah, 100% in Morocco. But before we went to Morocco, I think it was only about a third of the time. You're keeping track of it, aren't you?
Yep. Okay, so that's
And
it.
also,
We're going to fill it up in here.
Can I wash the RV? Oh my! Yeah.
So here you got to pay €2 for dumping. Okay.
All right, so I have a question. How many of our U.S. RVers would want to come to Europe and live like this?
This is awesome.
Anyone?
I love this. This is how it works. You put your money in,
Oh, there's still poop on it.
and there's still poop on it.
Where are your gloves?
I don't know, we're in a hurry.
Oh, that's gross.
I know. You pay €2
6 minutes.
for 4 minutes of water.
Of water?
Yeah.
You better hurry up then. There's a
know.
lot of poop on that.
This is really exciting. I know. Okay, for those of you who are saying, oh my gosh, Will, what are you doing? You're telling a story about being boondocking and being in an RV and getting water as opposed to going out and seeing things and experiencing life. This is our life. This is, I find this super interesting. And if you're in an RV, I think you'd find this interesting as well. So what's going on now?
I'm gonna wash the car. Cool style.
Whoa! How's it feel, Largo? I think Largo's found his new career as a window washer, and this is really good because in a lot of countries they make actually a lot of money. With 4 minutes filling up with the water and then 6 minutes with the wash, 10 minutes all in, not too bad for a pit stop. And that only cost us €4.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And
That's
blue
awesome.
hands.
And blue hands. Do you want to wash or you want me to?
I'll wash.
This is what I love to do at 6 a.m.
And welcome to the morning. We are Wednesday morning, 6:38 a.m. We're waking up a little bit earlier than we normally are because we have to move. I know. It's not a good idea to be moving like this all the time. And we also have to be doing the dishes. But where we landed last night, there's no Wi-Fi or there's no cell service. There's nothing really good enough for the kids to do their work. So they have class. Largo has French class that starts in 20 minutes and we have to be out of here in a place with better cell phone coverage so that Largo can do his Skype call on his French class. So we gotta hurry up. Sorry about that, you guys.
We
Just
have to get
bad luck with bad internet.
Yeah, it's so weird. I mean, we've had no place where we haven't been able to get Wi-Fi, right, Will, since we started?
Pretty much.
Yeah, this is the first time. Hello, Porto! Oh, look at that. That's beautiful.
What if I would tell you that things don't happen once, they always come back? What if I could throw us back to the very moment when we had our love?
Welcome to Porto, Portugal, and as you can see from my coat, I'm freezing. So check this out. These guys over here, they're fishing this morning, and then right over here, lemonade. That is our park for night. Our next boondocking, free camping, wild camping spot in Portugal. We could stay here forever.
Okay, so we are in Porto and
We're gonna have some wine. We're gonna eat some local food. We're
gonna
go
dance.
on the trolley. We're gonna listen to fado music.
we're
What
gonna
else
do
we
a lot of stuff.
Avalon, are we almost there? Avalon?
This right now is our first trip into Portuguese food. We've
had some sweets,
We've had
but
some sweets, but that's it. So we really don't know what to expect at all.
I've heard the food is fabulous.
There's a lot of
I have heard
fish.
that. This looks delicious. No, I got the beef medallion.
To this, cross love from my list of to-dos.
And good morning from Porto. I think we are exhausting all of our supplies in terms of resources, in terms of electricity that we actually have at our disposal.
Typically today is a work and school day, and we would have a big problem if we were actually working and schooling today, because our power is in the red, which means we have none left. Now, our solar panels work really, really well, but they only last for a couple days, and we have to have sunlight to recharge them, which we don't have right now. So luckily, we're heading out to adventure. The sun is out, and they're gonna charge up, and we'll be good when we get back. And then we have a 4-hour drive, which will also charge them, so we don't need electricity for 4 computers for 8 hours today. Thank goodness.
Or else we'd have problems.
Or else we'd have problems.
Oh, yeah! Try it!
Don't you think it's kind of weird that we're going on a food tour and we just had breakfast? Or do you always have more space?
I love this.
I always have space, and I heard there's some sweet stuff on this tour. Some of those egg things.
So today's Adventure Day, and Adventure Day for us means a lot of things. It means getting out of the house.
Food,
it means
and more food.
It means getting the kids out of school. It means us enjoying ourselves as a family.
And we only have a couple of hours in Porto today, unfortunately, but we're gonna make the most of it, and we're gonna eat. And we might even drink a little, and we're gonna have some sweets.
And then we're gonna drive afterwards. That's a real good thing we're gonna be doing today. Okay.
We're just gonna have a sip of
We're just
Porto
gonna have
wine.
a sip of Porto wine. So
That's
today
it.
is food and wine tour, and we are super excited because this is honestly, without sounding like we're not doing enough in Portugal, which we're not doing enough in Portugal.
We're
this
not.
is our big hoorah in Portugal. So we're gonna try and do this
tonight
up.
we'll be in Spain.
Tonight we're gonna be in Spain.
Hi.
I'm Jessica.
Hi, I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you. You're going to eat and drink a lot. Are you hungry? Okay, you're going to try the nata, which is the pastry, the Portuguese tart over here. Cured meats and cheeses, olives, and a glass of port wine. Okay.
Is there a taxi taking us back?
If you want, yes.
This is the nata.
This smells like it has alcohol in it.
It doesn't. It's only water. So the monks and the nuns over here, they would use a lot of eggs because we had a lot of eggs. They didn't have any use for the yolk of the egg, so they started to do a lot of pastries to sell to make money for the monastery. It's snowing powdered sugar.
All right, I'm ready. I'm going.
They're honking at you.
Oh my gosh.
This is amazing.
Don't talk with your mouth full.
No, I love this thing. This right here, this like custardy feel. This is custard, but
Yes.
but this is
Kind of, yeah.
but this is like better than custard.
It is.
This is like super sweet and it's super creamy. And how many can we buy?
As much as I love the Moroccan food, I'm so happy to have cheese again. What did you guys miss for food most in Europe?
Baguette and pain au chocolat.
Sushi.
You miss sushi?
Well, not sushi.
Because that's a
sushi,
European
that's-
delicacy, isn't it?
No, it was like good sushi. We didn't have any in Morocco. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this looks so good.
It's the best cheese ever.
I've had this tastes familiar to me. This one is
This
fabulous.
is sheep cheese. The ages are a little bit different, but they are all made with sheep's milk.
This is heaven on a barrel.
Alright. You tried the wine? Oh.
I would like it if I liked wine.
You would like it if you liked wine, which means that
I don't like wine that much yet.
So we're now entering the 11 a.m. drinking phase of this tour. Thank you very
5
much.
p.m. somewhere.
It's
Yeah,
5,
exactly.
but not here. So we're at the point where we're now ending this cheese and meat tour, part of the tour, and we're buying cheese. This is gonna be our most expensive food tour ever.
I can already tell you that one of these is going home with us for sure.
one of those.
One of those too?
How about all of them?
I only buy this one.
Is that this?
No.
Oh, okay.
Can we have that one too?
I can give you a little bit of sweet to try.
So the bifana, it's what we normally eat now while watching the football games.
Okay.
So this is cooked for a long, slow cooked in a hot sauce made with peri-peri. Do you like spicy food?
Yep.
They do.
3 of us do. To the weight, because Avalon's just over. Now, is this something you eat with your fingers?
Everything over here you eat with your fingers.
All right. In India, we eat everything with our fingers, even rice and everything.
Burp a lot.
Yeah, because if you burp after a meal.
Yeah, it means that you like
it was
it.
a good meal,
Yes,
yeah.
I know.
So sometimes when there will be someplace and the burp will come up, they'll be like, a bit, guys, say, excuse me, and they're like, well, it's like we're in India.
Take a really big bite.
Oh my gosh, this is good. I love food.
We've now been on this walk for about 2.5 hours, and we're now finally actually getting some walking in. This whole thing's been like in a 2 square block area, and
And you don't want to go on a food tour and not walk. You got to do some walking.
And walk out some of this wine and beer, and I think we're gonna drink more wine.
Or port.
Or port. This is not good.
This is Porto. This is the Douro River. So if you go always, like it's probably 100 kilometers more or less, this is the Douro Valley. So this is where the port wine is produced.
So we have to
Okay.
stop there next.
You have to stop there next because it's beautiful. It's incredible, really.
So with the port wines, is there a particular type of food you're supposed to pair them with?
So they can go with desserts, chocolate cake, chocolate, dried fruits, cheese. French, for example, always drink them, the reds and the whites before.
They drink everything before.
And
We love our French friends.
they drink a lot.
They do drink a lot. But you know what? They never get drunk. We spent a year living in the south of France, and I have like a glass of wine, and I'm like, woo! And our French friends are like, yeah, they've been drinking since 2 in the afternoon, no one's drunk. I'm like, what is going on?
So as this tour goes on, this is turning into a food tour that is now a drinking tour. I don't... And as the drinking goes on, we spend more and more.
We need some friends to come drink some port with us.
Who wants
Who's
to join
in?
us? We have enough for everyone.
Thank you so much. You never know when our paths will cross again, you know?
Let's wrap it up with our favorite food from the food tour today. Mine was nata for sure.
I love the crawfish. Mine was the chorizo.
Will, what was yours?
I like the chorizo as well. That was amazing.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
And the
port.
cheese.
And the
oh my
port.
gosh, you didn't say anything about the cheese.
I know, the nata won my heart over more than the cheese. Can you believe it? I should move to Portugal full time.
I should start making those things.
You should start making those things.
So we're ending our tour. The kids are back in the RV and they're in French class right now, so we have to be quiet now. But this is sadly the end of our Portuguese adventure. For now.
For now, we'll
For
be
now.
back. We apologize, Portugal. We apologize to the people. We apologize to everyone who wanted to see more of Portugal.
We apologize to our stomachs. The
I
food is
know,
really good.
I know. We have to be in Toulouse by May 14th.
In like 5 days.
And we have to buzz through this country. We did not do it justice. We will be back. What we saw, we loved. Our tummies loved it. We had a great food tour. You got to do it, guys.
All right, so with that, we are taking off. And
Next stop, Spain.
And we're still on the boondocking kick, by the way. We're not ending it just because we're ending the vlog. We're just showing you what it was like to do it. We do have to shower.
We have a shower in here.
But we have to use it.
We do have to use it.
Okay.
We'll
bye.
do it. Bye.
And this is alright. So, hold on. I want to talk about these. Oh, don't worry about it. You look fine. All right. So
I didn't came prepared for this.
Okay.
Neither
So-
I did not prepared.